In the heart of the ancient world, between scorching deserts and snow-capped mountains, a civilization rose that would shape the destiny of continents. This is Persia, a land where myth and history walk side by side. Long before kings or empires, the Iranian plateau was home to early farmers and traders. In places like Tepe-Siak and Jiroft, people shaped pottery, forged tools, and created symbols that hinted at stories now lost to time. By 3000 BC, the kingdom of Elam emerged in the southwest, centered in the ancient city of Susa. These people built temples, developed writing, and traded with mighty Mesopotamia. But high in the rugged mountains, new tribes were arriving. Indo-Iranian peoples who brought horses, chariots, and a language that would one day become Persian. Among these tribes were the Medes and the Persians. By the 7th century BC, the Medes formed the first Iranian Empire. They united the tribes, built strongholds, and helped bring down the Assyrian Empire. Yet, in their shadow, a smaller people quietly rose. From them came a man who would change the world, Cyrus, son of Cambyses. Cyrus united the Persians and overthrew the Medes not with cruelty, but vision. He conquered Lydia, captured Babylon without bloodshed, and created an empire built on respect for cultures and faiths. His legacy, symbolized by the Cyrus cylinder, still echoes as an early voice for human rights. Upon this foundation rose the Achaemenid Empire, refined by Darius the Great, who built Persepolis, organized provinces, minted coins, and created the royal road. Persia became a world of engineers, administrators, poets, and warriors. But in the west, a new challenger emerged: Greece. The battles of Marathon, Thermopylae, and Salamis carved legends into stone. Persia remained mighty, yet the struggle revealed its limits. Then came Alexander. Young, relentless, inspired by conquest, he swept into Persia. After the defeat of Darius III and the burning of Persepolis, the first Persian Empire fell. But Persia itself did not. With the fall of the Achaemenids, Persia entered an age of foreign rulers. Alexander's generals divided his empire, and Iran became part of the Seleucid kingdom. Greek cities rose, statues of foreign gods appeared, and Hellenistic ideas blended with ancient Iranian traditions. Yet beneath this cultural fusion, Persian identity endured like embers waiting for wind. That wind came from the northeast, the Parthians, masters of horse archery. Their warriors could turn and fire arrows mid-gallop, delivering the feared Parthian shot. They pushed the Seleucids aside and forged a new Iranian state. From their capital at Ctesiphon, they battled Rome for centuries, halting legion after legion in the deserts and mountains. Parthia blended nomadic toughness with Persian kingship. But its loose, clan-based structure made unity fragile. As Parthian power weakened, a new dynasty prepared to rise, one determined to revive the glory of Cyrus and Darius. In 224 CE, Ardashir I defeated the last Parthian king and founded the Sassanid Empire. With it came a rebirth of power and identity. Zoroastrianism became the state religion, royal propaganda flourished, and grand cities rose from the earth. The Sasanians built palaces with vast domes, carved kings triumphing over enemies, and established advanced hospitals and academies. For centuries, they stood toe-to-toe with the greatest power of the age, the Roman Empire. Later, the Byzantines. Their wars shaped borders, economies, and cultures across the Near East. Under Khosrau, the empire reached its intellectual peak. Philosophers from Greece, India, and beyond gathered at Persian courts, translating and preserving ancient knowledge. But greatness cannot escape the tides of history. Exhausted by endless war with Byzantium, weakened by internal strife, the Sassanid state faltered. In the 7th century, a new force surged from Arabia, armies united under the banner of Islam. At battles like Al-Qadisiyah and Nahavand, the Sassanid armies broke. The last king, Yazdegerd III, fled eastward, his empire collapsing behind him. The ancient Persian imperial age, nearly 1,200 years long, ended. Yet Persia itself was far from finished. Under Islamic rule, a new cultural dawn awaited. Though the Sassanid crown had fallen, Persia's spirit flowed into the new Islamic world like a river joining the sea. Persian scholars, poets, architects, and administrators reshaped the young civilization. Cities such as Nishapur, Bukhara, and Isfahan became centers of art and knowledge. Under the Samanids, Persian language reawakened. Writers embraced a revived form of Middle Persian Farsi, and from it emerged masterpieces. In this era, Ferdowsi spent decades crafting the Shahnameh, the Persian Book of Kings, preserving Iran's ancient myths and history. His verses ensured that even without an empire, Persia's identity would never fade. The Buyids and later the Seljuks expanded Persian culture across the Islamic world. The Seljuks built madrasas, fostered science, and helped spread Persian as the language of philosophy and administration from Anatolia to India. Thinkers like Omar Khayyam, Avicenna, and Al-Ghazali shaped global knowledge. But destruction arrived from the east, the Mongols. In the 13th century, they swept across Persia with unimaginable force, burning cities and shattering kingdoms. Yet even this devastation could not extinguish Persian creativity. Under the Ilkhanate, Mongol rulers adopted Persian culture, rebuilt cities, and sponsored art. From the ruins rose the Timurids, patrons of architecture, astronomy, and literature. They turned Herat and Samarkand into radiant cultural capitals, preserving Persian brilliance for a new age. Then, in 1501, the Safavid Empire emerged, uniting Persia as a sovereign state once more. They made Shia Islam the official religion, giving Iran a distinct identity in the region. The Safavids transformed Isfahan into a masterpiece of blue-tiled mosques, gardens, and bridges. Isfahan is half the world, people said. After their fall, the Afsharids, Zands, and Qayyars ruled in succession, each shaping Iran's modern borders and struggles. The 20th century brought the Pahlavi dynasty, rapid modernization, and finally the 1979 revolution, which transformed the nation into the Islamic Republic. Through invasions, dynasties, rebirths, and revolutions, Persia-Iran remained a land of poets, philosophers, kings, and dreamers. A civilization that survived the rise and fall of empires, carrying its identity across 3,000 years of history. This is Persia, eternal, resilient, and endlessly alive.